I'm an RV tech, and I went undercover to tell you which RVs are quality and which are just overpriced lemons. Today we're going to be looking at a east to west travel trailer, the 2023 model Della Terra 200 RD. Folks, even if you're not in the market for this east to west travel trailer, you should still watch this review because we're going to talk about some industry drama, especially about plumbing. There are some things going on behind the scenes that you will, I think, want to know about. If you're new to my channel, I have a free RV shopping course, and that includes my Don't Buy a Lemon guide, or if you get the paid version, you'll get access to my RV grading app, which is what you'll see me grading this RV with today. The first question in the app is about the type of water heater. Now this one has a tank type suburban water heater, which I consider to be very reliable. I give this a 10 out of 10. The next question is about the roof, and this one has a TPO roof membrane, which I give a 10 out of 10. Beware though, any new RV you buy that has a rubber roof, you need to have it checked for bubbles, because these manufacturing defects can result in the whole roof ripping off your RV. This is one of the items covered in my Don't Buy a Lemon guide. Be sure to go download it at my website. Next, let's talk about the frame on this RV. This RV has a BAL brand frame. They have a unique huck and bolt system instead of all the joints being welded like their competitors. So if you've heard all the storm on the internet about Lippert frames, you may be excited that this is not a Lippert frame. Be advised, there are still known issues with BAL frames. Namely, they tend to crack. Good news is the valiant engineers at BAL have developed a repair kit that they will send you free of charge if you have any frame cracking. So if they have a patch kit for it, why don't they just build it different at the factory? There are still some mysteries in the universe of RVs. I'm going to give this frame a 6 out of 10 points. It's kind of stupid that it's something that people have to deal with, but it's not going to be a deal breaker on the RV. Next question in the app is going to be on the type of refrigerator. And this RV has a Dometic brand gas absorption refrigerator. They're great for boondocking and camping off grid. There are several ways you can break them if you don't know what you're doing. So check out my Tool Free RV maintenance course on how to avoid that. Next question in the app is going to be about the brand of air conditioner. This has a Dometic AC, which I'm happy to see. I give this the highest grade of 10 out of 10 points. And the next question in the app is going to be about the cabinets. So what did they put into this RV? Unfortunately, essentially cardboard. It's all MDF, both on the cabinet boxes and the doors, that has a vinyl wrap on it. The problem with MDF is that it soaks up water, and when it does, it swells and will tear the vinyl wrap that's on the outside and deform and look very ugly. And you can't just sand it and paint it again. You have to pull out the whole piece of board and replace it. So the cabinet boxes and doors, I give a 4 out of 10 score. Next, the app is going to talk about countertops in the kitchen and the bathroom. And what they have in both of these is something called thermofoil, which is a plastic wrap over MDF board. How do I say this nicely? If the caulking cracks around the edges and water gets in, it's going to make the MDF underneath swell up. If you set a hot pan on the countertop by accident, it can burn through the foil. It's something you have to treat with care if you're going to get any amount of good use out of it. But they have some really pretty patterns that they print on it. The not nice way of saying what my opinion is I give this a 2 out of 10 rating. It's cheap. So the next question in my app is going to ask about the type of slide outs, and this one has the only type of slide out that can never break, which is no slide outs. And I'm not saying that you should never buy an RV that has slide outs. I'm just saying that that's why I give this a 10 out of 10 rating, is because you will not have any slide out issues on this RV. So the next question in my app is going to be about the plumbing. So if you're not aware, the RV industry has this bad habit of using flex hosing that's pinch clamped onto PEX fittings, which is not a good connection because it leaks a lot for RVers. And the reason is that the fitting is not really designed to hold on to the hose very well and seal against it. So here's where it gets interesting. East to West responded to a short video I posted about this RV, defending their use of this problematic type of plumbing, saying it meets the codes. Whether you're reading the comments on my videos or just Googling these problems in general, the horror stories abound. Sometimes these connections will pop off a water heater and RVs will be flooded. I'm actually going to be making a whole video about this in the future, talking all about these codes. Some manufacturers, when they get feedback from their customers about this plumbing problem, have changed their practices. East to West seems to be in the category of they're going to dig in their heels and cite the codes as their reason why they keep doing bad plumbing. Folks, I get emails all the time, and this week I got an email from a lady saying, I wish I had found your channel before I bought my new RV, because now I have plumbing leaks and water damage everywhere. If you're going to spend a ton of money on an RV, I really encourage you to do your due diligence. This is why I made my RV shopping course. Folks, the only reason I'm able to tell you my honest opinion about East to West is this video is not sponsored by them. So if you found today's video to be helpful, say thanks to Charles in the comment. Charles took my RV shopping course. He said that the course was very informative, and while it made him leery in the shopping phase, he felt very comfortable with his selection after he bought his RV. Some RVs have bad plumbing such that you can fix it easily. I actually was consulting with a guy recently on an RV he was looking at, and all the problematic connections were easy to access, and I told him, like, here's the kind of consequence of buying this RV, and he said I'm fine with having to replumb it. On this East to West, because these flexible tubings disappear down into the floor, you have to rip out the underbelly of the RV to get this replumbed correctly. A lot of RV manufacturers will only decide if something is a problem or not based on how many warranty claims there are. So if the water leaks happen at 2.5 years instead of 1.5 years, they're not going to notice or care. I have the very humble opinion that your RV plumbing should last much longer than a 1-year warranty. Is it humble? While Forest River might not care if their plumbing leaks, for consumers, I care, and I think you should care, which is why I still give this a 0 out of 10 points. The last question in the app is going to be about the fit and finish. And the thing about every East to West I've looked at is they are beautiful. They sweep the floors and vacuum up their sawdust, which some manufacturers don't even bother to do. Everything is very clean and well put together. So I give the fit and finish category a 10 out of 10 points. So the aggregate score in my system for this RV would be 72 points. This would be a budget-friendly, good camper for you if it had good plumbing. Because of the very low quality of all the cabinets, which is where all the plumbing is, if you get a water leak, it's going to destroy all the cabinets. I have to give this an RV an F grade. This is one that I would say don't buy because of the bad plumbing. If you want to see a playlist of all of my RV reviews of travel trailers, click here. If you want to see a playlist of all of my RV reviews, click here. And if you want to see a video where I explain this plumbing problem in detail and ways to fix it, click here.